MLB The Show is at the Gateway. Stepping up is Jock Peterson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. The first pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
0-1 count and the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Just getting started here in St. Louis. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 0-2. Just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up. Now at the plate here is Dylan Carlson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. So 1-1 home. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run into early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Nolan Arenado is at the plate as he watches ball one. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's in at second base with a first inning double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Goldschmidt on third. Arenado is at second with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Yadier Molina is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. This one's down to third. There's Baez. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now with the plate is Tommy Edman, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left, and that is off the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And that's through into center field, base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Adam Wainwright is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit hard on the ground is short. Baez has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg in the hole, falling away. And stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rizzo is retired, and there's one away. And now here is Chris Bryant. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. 1 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A 0-2 once more. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Next to dig in, Patrick Wisdom. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped up. Goldschmidt waits on it, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Well, you don't see this very often, Eddie V. A 2-strike straight changeup. This guy's changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Hayward. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
2 down with a runner at first, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's set, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Jason Hayward now. Cadero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Another one sent foul. Chopped weakly to the left. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
Happ, a native Pennsylvania. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he fouls this one off. Wainwright into the windup. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Trevor Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fouled away. Count remains 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. That brings in Tommy Edman as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Tommy.
First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky. He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it all and he let it fly.
Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The throw is low and he can't make the pick. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Now here's the first offering. Adam Wainwright is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-1 home. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Into the box, Dylan Carlson tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. On a line, that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bryant is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's Jock Peterson now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. And now Javier Baez struck out in his first at bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Striding in is Nolan Arenado. Flew out last time up.
Third baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Arenado.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Tyler O'Neill stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Catcher number 4.
Now to the plate here is Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Arenado takes his lead at third with one away. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now back, second baseman.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. A runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Softly on the line to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Anthony Rizzo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. So next to hit is Chris Bryant, who bounced out last time up. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Step on the bag for 1.
The batter.
The next Cub up, Jason Hayward. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batter.
Ian Happ will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Again, he sends it out of play. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. And Keegan Thompson, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Adam Wainwright. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Standing in now, Dylan Carlson. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. If he could find a gap somewhere, he'll have a good shot at completing the cycle. He needs a double. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. It's there. He got him. Nico Horner will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First offering. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Horner is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. No balls and a strike to count. John Gant, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And there are 2 away now. Digging in next, Wilson Contreras. For his career in this matchup, he's a .333 hitter. 0-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Fouled away. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bader finds some space out there for the catch to Rex Brothers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now into the box is Paul Goldschmidt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Next, it'll be Nolan Arenado. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Tyler O'Neill is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fouled off. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes. And now in the box, Javier Baez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back 3rd of this one. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to hit, Chris Bryant. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 8. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Happ scoops it up, and that's out number 1. So now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on the way.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Paul DeYoung digs in next. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung as they push this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Up next is Cardinals. The 7th fielder.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
That's why you love the game of baseball right there. Super hustle by the base runner, but let's focus on the backhand play right there and the exchange to get to first. I know he beat it out, but man, he made that guy work for his knock.
He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
As a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Dylan Carson grounded out in his last at-bat. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And Rizzo able to make the... Stepping in once again is Patrick Wisdom. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 16.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory. 1 away. So here is Jason Hayward. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Jake Marisnick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Happ is off of first with 2 away. Line to the right side, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand. Brad Wick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And the pitch. In there, strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt as this lead got even wider.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Daniel, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. One out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So it was a swinging strike three. Tyler O'Neill becomes out number 2 this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yadier Molina stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hayward on the run, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1, here it comes. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now 10-zip. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This is in the air to left. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away. The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. And that brings up Javi Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. O'Neill is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. They took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. St. Louis came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Adam Wainwright is the winning pitcher of record. Kyle Hendricks couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Everybody know y'all like the funk fake.